Yeah, that was definitely a simpler time, the 70s. God. I can't figure out if it's like because I'm from a simpler time and life felt so free and less more like you had more privacy. I'm trying to figure out if that's my issue with trying to comprehend the world we live in now is because I enjoy the time we live in now. It's just I have to do way more observing than I used to. That's pretty much it. I'm an observer. Yeah, no one could find you. Nobody had a clue. And people weren't so filled with anxiety. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? I mean, we had anxiety, but we definitely had anxiety when we were kids, but it was more fine-tuned. Now people just have anxiety to have it. It's bizarre. Yeah. And like even what we're witnessing right now between Yaba and FFG is like you can only observe. If you feel any way about it, I mean, neither one of them are going to back down, so not one or the other is going to be a hero. So if you look at it that way and you just, it's going to fizzle out. But if you just don't have, they're trying to save their channels is what they're doing. They're trying to save their channels. Because truthfully, if it was more of, I don't know, it will eat you up, Shelly. You can't be involved like that. Involved with what? I would never get involved in this nonsense. You're just saying if you do get involved, it'll eat you up. Yeah, I'm well aware. Look how many people are getting involved. Well, she did this and she did that, and this one did this and this one did that. So, if it doesn't affect your life, who fucking cares? Who cares if they cancel each other out? Nobody cares. Put it in perspective. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll just slide into the drama community and that's where they'll stay. I can't tell you what's going to happen. This is nonsense. Yeah. I mean, I thought it was going to be more fun, more entertaining, but they're like, yeah. Well, here's the deal with the internet, okay? You're always going to be disturbed by something that reminds you of something you've been through. And if that gets too much, for you got to ask yourself, because things are going to happen to people on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Things are going to happen. You can't control it. All you control is how you react to it. That's it. I mean, there is stuff going on in everyone's life that they didn't ask for, or they don't know how they're going to handle it. And that's the key to survival, is how can you go forward knowing that these things might keep popping up in your life? Like, think about it. There's a reason. And maybe it's so You can process it and be able to move forward. I don't know. I mean, I'm 60 years old and just don't get a lot of things that are going on. Like my granddaughter having leukemia, it still blows my mind. I remember watching St. Jude commercials, and I would look at those kids and go, you're such warriors. Like, and then it's almost like it was already predetermined that one of these days I was going to have a little warrior in my life. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know. The path we're on is meant to be. Right, Dashing D. Same here. 60 years old. And you think you're past so much that you've gone through, and there's always something else. It's crazy. It's just crazy. And everything's a test of how you're going to handle it. It is so bizarre. And you're like, why does this stuff even exist? Why are there shitty people out there? Why are there people that hurt kids? Why are there people out there that hurt animals? Like, why? Why? And then we can say how we would have handled it. But I'm saying that as a 60-year-old, not as a 40-year-old. Yeah, there's evil people that walk this earth. And that should be who everyone's focused on as the villain of that story. Right? That's it. The God of this world has already lost the war, but so many choose to fight awful battles. True. Yeah, true. But even like when all this story came out, my whole focus was on the villain of the story. The villain of the story. That was it. I never thought, what could Yaba have done better? What was Sam's role in this? Well, maybe Yaba was so devastated and out of her mind with, she wasn't even thinking about YouTube. But everybody that has a channel wants everyone to think about YouTube, which is weird because there is real life shit. And maybe Sam just stepped up and said, I'll take care of it for you. Just be with your kids. I don't know. But we can question every single thing every person ever does. And people question me. They question my motives. They question my authenticity. My values. Blah, blah, blah. I don't have to explain myself to anyone. That's because I'm 60. Maybe when I was 40, I would have felt like I had to. But at 60, fuck no. I know who I am. I ain't got to explain myself to anybody. I don't have to prove myself to anybody. It's a YouTube channel. Like, put it in perspective. It's so dumb. It's a home movie. People have turned YouTube, creators have turned YouTube into so much more. Like, you have to answer to people. You have to prove yourself to have a channel. It is the dumbest shit, but I'm here to watch it. And that's why I say, just be an audience member. Yeah, they got to exploit, or they got to highlight, or they hate this about you, so they've got to recruit people to hate you too. It's like, please, hate me for your own reasons. You don't need somebody else to tell you how to hate me or why you should hate me. For real, hate me for your own reasons. You can think I'm arrogant. It's called confident. Don't get it twisted. It can come off as arrogance because I don't give a fuck. That's the beauty of being 60. The end. They can think I buy my t-shirts from Temu and sell them. Jesus, Mary. I don't care. They can think that I don't make my face cream. I don't care. Some creators look for that drama, and that's going to give them a boost in subs. Bingo, nutty. Bingo. And then some think, oh my God, they're going to destroy my channel. I better get ahead of this, or I better expose you. And that's what they do. This is what real life entertainment looks like, folks, with no script. So you got to be confident or not give a fuck, or both, to be a creator. That's it in a nutshell.